Okay, I just saw an ad for Trump collectibles. Is anybody else getting spammed in their email with requests for donations to the Trump National Party or Committee? He's in office. Why does it remind me of Mr. Popeil? Wait, there's more. Constantly asking for donations, and if you give a donation, you'll get a cool hat or a t-shirt or a flag for your house or a lawn sign. What? He's in office. Well, he's behaving as though he's in office. And that desk he's sitting at is not the Resolute desk. So, I don't know what kind of shenanigans are going on, but it doesn't feel like this is our country anymore. Something's wrong. I think he thinks that we want him to act like Biden. And I think that he is asking us to help him fill his coffers again and bring him his wealth back. That Caroline Levitt, who used to live down the street from me, and her older sisters used to pick on me and bully me in junior high and high school. And we're like third or fourth cousins, according to the genealogy. I mean, according to her, he risked himself and his whole family's wealth, and he almost lost it. Except that I was there in California when his mischief with filing a Chapter 7 bankruptcy for each of his corporations that he built up and then let fail so he could walk away with the money, embezzling from himself, messed up my life for a good 6 months because it made everybody think that because they were changing the bankruptcy laws, no one could file bankruptcy anymore as an individual because he was allowed to cheat on a technicality and file Chapter 7 for a corporation when you're supposed to file Chapter 13. So that wasn't his wealth in the first place. Huh? And then how about the other nonsense on the East Coast and in New York? I mean, it wasn't his wealth, Caroline. It was all the hardworking Americans that he bamboozled and tricked into giving it to him. And I remember that Trump Towers and other real estate developments of his where he'd charge luxury prices for those condos and apartments were just a regular basic apartment with white drywall painted with more white and the cheapest possible cabinets and a lot of gold chrome trim. Nothing luxury about it. Regular carpet, regular tile, white paint, and some gold chrome trim. That's an awful expensive kind of gold chrome, don't you think? So let me just say that I understand he was fighting to get to the top. And, you know, I get it with goals and keeping your eye on the target. But the wealth he acquired, it was other people's wealth. And he's forgetting that we're also Americans. And now he wants to take our civil liberties away. And that's one of the things in the big, beautiful bill. That he has the right to tell us that we don't get to have freedom of speech if he feels like it. And that he can stay in office indefinitely. And he can cancel elections. That's a dictator. That's like something from a Muslim or a third world country. It's un-American and it violates the Constitution, and there shall be no law enacted by Congress which supersedes the Constitution or the rights of the people. That is in the Constitution. So that big, beautiful bill better not pass the Senate. Because it's a violation. It's a violation of the law, the highest law of the land. And it says that in the main body of the Constitution, that it shall be the highest law of the land. So, stuff better get back to what's right. I do mean that. And I don't care for all this Mr. Popeil nonsense asking us to donate and donate and donate. Oh, do you want your Doge rebate? Donate to our party. Excuse you? I have to pay you money like the Nigerian prince scam emails in order to get the money that's supposed to be coming back to me as a citizen? Lies. You lie. You're just putting it in your own coffers. Rude. And anytime I donated the first term that you were in, DJT, I never got my MAGA hat. I never got my t-shirt. I never got my lawn sign for the 2020 election. Nothing. You never gave me any of the things that I was supposed to get for donating. So I'm never giving you money again. Ever. You don't keep your word. And stop playing Mr. Popeil, for fuck's sake. Act like an American and a grown-up.